I really hope that they put another team in Markham. And it just makes no sense that the New York Rangers, New York has six teams within an hour and a half of themselves.
Yeah.
In Toronto has one team.
I know, and you'll have another team, and I think we'll all see it. I don't know when it's going to happen, though.
Oh, I think Markham's going to be in the 17 expansion, Phil.
I don't know if it'll. Yeah, 17. I thought it would be probably the 18, 2017-18 season. Maybe we're saying the same thing, but there's some heavy hitters there, and they're going ahead with the rink. So I really believe that there will be a team there.
Yeah, they're heavy enough that if they're going ahead with the rink, they've been told they're getting the team.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
So how much for an expansion franchise? I think it was $75 million.
No, we paid 50.
50. Now
the plan is 6 expansion. Now it'll be, I hear, 350 to 400 million.
Yeah, they say Las Vegas will be 450 to 5.
Yeah, I heard different numbers, guys. I heard that up here in Toronto area, an expansion franchise is close to $600 million.
No, I'm not surprised at that, Frank. I don't know.
I heard that from a very, very reliable source, and my sources have been very reliable this year. So,
well,
we're going to have to give Maple Leaf Sports a big fat, bag of money to choke them and quiet them for them to allow it.
Well, they don't have any confidence.
One thing you got.
Simple vote.
Right.
They don't have territorial rights no more than fly to the moon.
I couldn't agree more with that too, Billy. But I can tell you this: if they expand by 2 teams, they'll be the same price. It doesn't matter where they go. If they go by one,
but Phil, you gotta realize that there's a lot of hockey fans in Toronto that are not Maple Leaf fans, and they're all going to go to this Markham team, whatever the team is called, right? And between Markham, Unionville, Pickering, Oshawa, that whole corridor, right? Maple's not far from there. Woodbridge is not far from there. Barrie's not far from there. Newmarket,
Frank, that whole they got millions of people.
Yeah.
Millions.
So you're going to get. If you take a look, Phil, and you know this, and Billy, you know this, if you go outside Toronto, and once you get into Hamilton, once you get into Oakville, Burlington, St. Catharines, Hamilton, the Niagara Peninsula, they hate the Toronto Maple Leafs guts. They're all Buffalo Sabres fans. Once you get into London and Windsor, they hate the Maple Leafs guts. They're mostly Detroit fans. I mean, there's Leaf fans everywhere. I mean, it's a brand. It's a brand that's been around 100 years. It's a brand.
Yeah, but I don't disagree. That's where the core of fans are now. There's a Detroit pocket and there's a Buffalo pocket, but there's Leaf. But
they're Canadians that have strengthened that market because there's a lot of Canadians that are season ticket holders for the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah,
all my friends, Bill, that grew up in Detroit. I mean, that grew up in Windsor and Leamington and London, Ontario. They are true blue Red Wing fans.